y'all, it's Katie. Welcome back to From My Vanity. Today I'm going to be collaborating with Annette from Annette's Makeup Corner. I'm sure she is new to no one here on my channel. I have collabed with her a couple times in the past, and I was talking to her about Levi's in the room. And I was talking to her about collaborating on a video together, and she had this fun idea to create a palette, a 6-pan palette inspired by our favorite type of candy, and then do a look using that palette. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it a try. I told her, I was like, I'm not good at this and that. Like, I'm really not good at it. If you've seen my decluttering my singles video, I'm pretty sure it's already live at this point. I'll stick it up here. I'm not good at coming up with color stories. Like, I'm really, really bad at it. Like, really bad. So I was honestly very, very scared to do this, but I gave it a try, and I have a color story that I'm going to try to do a look with today. So yeah, I will have Annette's channel link down below, and also her video that she is doing in collaboration with this. We did not share with each other what our favorite candies were that we were going to do a palette inspired by, so this will be fun to get to see and kind of be surprised to see what each other picks. But anyway, I picked, here I should scoot over a little bit, but I picked this candy right here. I forget what exactly it's called, but I've always called it the strawberry candy, and it's the ones that like have the soft center. My favorite candy. So this is what it looks like. I had to create a palette. I went through my collection, and I was really thinking about what kind of eye look I would want to do. I don't want it to look like a watermelon type of eye look, because I feel like a strawberry could easily look kind of watermelon-y with the pink and the blue and the green. So I'm going to try really hard to do a look that doesn't look like a watermelon. So this being the color story, this is what I came up with. What do you guys think? I don't know. I don't know if it looks that good. But this is the color story I came up with inspired by the strawberry candy. So let's just kind of go through shade by shade, and I'll swatch it out and explain why I picked it. The first shade I have is Firefly. It is from Menagerie Cosmetics, and I picked it for the seeds on the strawberry. This is a new shade to my collection. I was just very intrigued. It looks super pretty, so honestly why I picked it. And there was yellow seeds on the candy, so I was like, ooh, I can pick some yellows and get away with it. And then next up is also from Menagerie Cosmetics. This is called, I think, Night Eyes, and it is a matte yellow. And honestly, the reason I picked it is once again for the seeds, and because I just really like yellow. And my thought was that if I had leaning a little on the heavy, it wouldn't look too strawberry if I incorporated it into the look. I don't know. See, I don't know. And I'm not good at this because I feel like that doesn't really go, but I really want it. I picked this yellow for the seeds. 2 colors for the seeds on the strawberries. I know. And then next up, I have Coral Reef. This one is from Sydney Grace. Ooh, I have some black on that finger for some reason. Let's not get that in this shade. But this is what it looks like. And I picked this one for the actual candy itself. I don't know where I got this, like, oh, I must have touched the shade below it. Trying not to get the dark green mixed into here. But anyway, I picked this for the candy itself because when you unwrap it, the actual strawberry candy is always very light. At least the ones that I've tried, it's like a light kind of pinky corally shade. So that's why I grabbed Coral Reef. And the next step is this red shade for the outer packaging itself. And then also the center of the candy is that reddish, it's like a deeper red. So that's why I picked this one. And this is Fire from the Morphe 3502 palette. There's what she looks like. Next, this green that I'm sliding all around is Prehistoric Green from Coastal Scents. Swatch it really good. Not the best green, but I wanted something that was like very bright for the leaves of the strawberry candy. So that's why I went with that one, and hopefully I'll be able to build it up. And my plan for this eye look won't incorporate it too much, so that's okay. It didn't really bother me, but I wanted something a very bright, kind of just like green, like the candy, you know, like the candy it's inspired by. And then last up for this little 6-pan palette is Thrilled by Sydney Grace. And this is for, one, because I like to have deep tones to deepen up a look, but also this, I saw in the candy that on the edges kind of outlining the green leaves was a very dark green, so that was my excuse and reasoning to grab that shade. So yeah, this is what we have. I'll put the candy on it somewhere. What do you guys think? I feel like I'm cheating a little bit with having so much yellow, but you guys know I like yellows and greens. I don't know. I wish I had a more intense, vibrant red just because the color of the candy and like especially the outer layer, outer packaging is so red, but that was the best red I had. And so yeah, this is what we have to work with. I'm going to get up close. I think I'm gonna put little man to bed. It's a tad early for his nap. Maybe he just wants to be held. But when I come back, I'll be zoomed up and we can get started creating some type of fun look that hopefully won't end up looking like a watermelon with this color story. Okay, I'm gonna use my Gerard Clean Canvas base and prime my eyes. I did lay Levi down, so if you hear any kind of noises, sometimes he talks to himself a bit before he settles. But I'm just going to use this as a base for my eye look. I do have my face already done, my face makeup, so let's hope we can keep this clean so that I don't have pink or green fall out all over my face. I feel like I always do this, so I might as well continue. I always kind of give a game plan. I want to put this into my crease and I want to soften it to like more of a pinky tone ish, orangey I guess it might be, with this on the outer edge just to kind of help soften this so it's not too red. And then I'm going to put this to deepen up the outer corner, and then I want to put a mixture of these two on the crease. I'm going to do a cut crease, and then this will be focused on the lower lash line with probably a bit of red towards the center. I can't even tell you how many times I've changed up the color story in this palette. I just am so indecisive, and finally I was like, whatever, just this is what we're gonna go with, and if it looks terrible. Okay, so the camera card got full. I forgot to empty it before sitting down. Okay, I don't know where I was, but basically I was just apologizing if this color story and eye look end up looking ridiculous, because I'm not good at coming up with my own color stories. I feel very lost. I'm just not, that's not my creative outlook, I'll put it that way, but I'm giving it a try just so I can know. Okay, so this definitely, when blended out, I feel like it's looking a lot more like a hot pink instead of red. Like I wanted deep red. So that's a bummer, but it is what it is. It's fine. We'll work with it. We'll make it work. Maybe I can stamp more on to get some intensity. I'm just gonna kind of make sure I like the shape of this. And let me just pack on a bit more to try to get that to look red, because I feel like as I'm blending it's looking more pink. Which I guess pink won't be bad, but I don't know. I feel like the strawberry candies, majority of it is red on the packaging anyway. Okay, now I'm gonna take that yellow, which was like Night Eyes or something from Menagerie. Oh yeah, it's from the Feral palette. Yeah, Night Eyes. It's from the Feral palette, so it doesn't actually have the name on it. And I'm just gonna like tap it over top. I think I'll just keep it out here. Maybe I'll come in a bit. I don't know, I thought having this shade in here might help keep it, incorporating yellow out here might help keep it from looking just like a watermelon color or like a watermelon eye look, or even a strawberry, because I didn't want it to look like it was inspired by candies, but I didn't want it to look like candy on my face, if that made sense. I wanted it to look like a fun eye look that just happened to have all the shades in my favorite candy. And maybe Annette, maybe I misunderstood her and she was wanting the eye looks to look like our candies, but I don't know. I was wanting to challenge myself because I feel like those colors can just very easily end up looking like, oh, you have a strawberry on your face, or you were trying to go for a strawberry look. Okay, so we're gonna go with that. I feel like I got a little pink mixed at the top there. I'm not sure how that happened, but I'm just mixing. Just blending between the two to try to soften that red edge, and then I think I'll add more red right into the crease to try to bring back the red in the deepest, or you know, the deepest part of my crease, so that it doesn't look so pink. Because this Morphe color, the more I blend, the pinker, the lighter it's getting. Are we surprised? Not really. I'm just gonna take a clean brush real quick, mainly on this side, to try to get rid of that pink at the top. Okay, so here's what we're going with, and I totally forgot that I'm supposed to be being careful so I don't get any fallout I'm not used to doing my eye makeup afterwards. But there, that's what we got for the crease. I think that's fun and definitely doesn't make it look like a strawberry or a watermelon top, I think. Okay, so now I'm gonna go and put this deep green, I forget what it was called, it's the deepest tone in this palette. It's from Sydney Grace. Oh, it's so hard to pick up with nails. Thrilled. Trying not to pop off my nails. And I'm gonna take this brush, it's kind of like what I just had. What is it called? It's a shader from Moda, I don't know. It's a shader brush, it's kind of like one of those flat type of packing brushes, and I'm just going to place that right here on the outer corner. And I'm trying not to bring it too far up or make it too intense, I think. Because I almost wanted, if I had a really deep, true red, I wish I could put that in the outer corner. I guess I could have tried with that fire, but it wasn't very pigmented. Or at least it doesn't stay very pigmented, so that's why I figured I'll just put this green out here. And I like a deep, smoky, vampy outer corner anyway. I like it more than bright and colorful. For me, it makes, like, when I have a really deep, dark outer corner, I feel like it grounds colorful eye looks for me, because sometimes colorful eye looks can just look a bit colorful. Or, I mean, not in a bad way, but just very overwhelming, like the color's just so much. But if you have like a black or any kind of darker tone, even darker red or whatever, I feel like it just helps for me, and with my eye looks and what I like, it helps ground a look to make it more wearable for me, I guess you could say. And I know these two probably aren't made to mix, but we're gonna mix them because I'm a rebel and I don't know how to put a color story together. So I'm just gonna cut my crease real quick, and I'm gonna do it off camera because it takes me forever. Okay, so there's what we got. I kind of turned pink mixing with the red, but I'm gonna take Coral Reef and put that on my main lid area, and then I wanna take the yellow and kind of create a cut crease almost. Betty Jean does this all the time. She makes it look amazing, and I wanna try it. Betty Jean, you inspire me. I think I'm going to edit that a bit and bring this up a wee bit higher, because this shade is a lot more of like, it's just not as an intense metallic. Maybe if I wet it, let me try wet in this shade. Like I said, either it's been years since I've used this, or I never really used this in a look, I forget, but that was just a lot softer than I was expecting. Okay, that helps. Because I just didn't want it to look like super soft and then the whole line looked glittery. I guess that wouldn't have been bad. I don't know, y'all. My mind's all over the place. Anyway, I'm taking that Firefly, and since per usual for Menagerie Cosmetics shimmers, it's pretty flaky, I'm going to mix it with a mixing medium and see if that helps it stick down so I don't get fallout all over my face. This is like a new NYX mixing medium I picked up. That's what we got. I think it looks good, but I'm not sure. That's what we have going. I don't know why I did this eye. I usually always do the other eye for you guys, but let me repeat this side and we'll keep going. Anyway, I'm gonna take that red from the Morphe and I'm going to tap that right here. I was thinking it'd be nice to like smoke it out with a little bit of red on the outer corner. But I don't know if this is looking very red, and I have a feeling if I keep going this route, I'm just gonna end up with a bunch of red fallout on my face. Yeah, I don't know how much is coming across on camera, but this shadow is definitely not giving me the red I was hoping for this look, because I really wanted this look to have like that kind of strawberry color of the candy itself, but then have these really big hits of the deep red for the outer packaging. I thought that would look really cool, but I feel like, shoot. But I feel like this is still, no matter how much I pack it on, it's not giving me the matte red intensity that I wanted. So we're just going to admit defeat here. And if anyone knows of a good matte red single, let me know. Well, at least that's one pro for Morphe shadows. They don't stick when you wipe them away. Anyway, so this is what we got going. It's pretty, it's just not what I had anticipated. And I'm just gonna touch up the yellow. I think I'm definitely doing a good job of not making it look like a watermelon. Just look, I don't know. And if you wanted it to look like candy, I'm sorry. I totally misunderstood you and am not doing that. The more I think, I just second guess myself all the time. Anyway, I'm going to put some black on my waterline. This is from Sleek. Yeah, Bo? Okay, and then I'm going to do my lower lash line, and I definitely want this green to shine. Maybe that'll bring back the whole look, make it look a little bit more like it's supposed to be inspired by strawberries. Whereas this, I feel like it's just like a sunset peachy tone. I don't know. Let's see, I'm going to focus mostly the green down here, I think. Changing up my plans a little bit. Yeah, I really wish I didn't bring it all the way in. See, this is why I do my eyes first, because then I could have just like rubbed at it, kind of erased it, and then put concealer on top and it would have all been fine. I don't know how girls do their face first. Annette does it. It's just amazing. Anyway, I'm taking that dark green from Sydney Grace. Just tying it back here. Like that. I have so much red pigment on my lashes. Hopefully that gets all sealed in when I put on some mascara. Okay, so I'm going to take that yellow, try to cover this up. Oh no, now it's just looking like a lime color. Oh well. I think I'm going to do a matte, yeah, I'm going to do a matte highlight color with that yellow Night Eyes from Menagerie. And I'll bring it down here and at least lighten it up. It's turning it more of a lime green, but I don't think that's bad. Maybe it's not in the candy color story, but okay, so I think we didn't talk about lips or anything being inspired by it or anything, just the palette. So I am going to go put on my mascara, my wing liner first, then mascara, and then finish out my face. Blend this a little bit more, like so, and then finish out my face. Correct this as much as possible, and then I'll come back and we can finish out this look. Alright, so here is the completed look. I just went ahead and put a little bit of this Neutrogena Moisture Smooth Color Stick in Almond Nude. Safe little color. But yeah, here's how the look turned out. Overall, I like the look, and it's definitely a look that I like the color story, and I love the smokiness. Annette, you have to let me know if this at all was what you envisioned, because I feel like looking at it, you wouldn't think my favorite candy, but like I said in the beginning, that was kind of what I was going for. So I'm sorry, Annette, if I just totally missed the point, but in my defense, I was imagining this look having a lot more deep red, very bright, wait, I got something right there. A very bright matte red. I wanted the matte red in the crease and then also on the outer edges of this more corally color. And then the corally color, I was honestly envisioning a little more pinky. I guess it's pretty true to the pan, but I don't know. It was just a little bit different, a little bit more intense with the shimmer for sure. But overall, like, it's a pretty look. It's just a little different than I imagined. I wanted more red to show out, but I love the deep color, the deep outer corner is definitely kind of like my, like I said, my safe spot. And I still wanted to do green on the lower lash line to tie the whole look together, but like I said, I didn't want it to look like watermelon or something like that. So I feel like I achieved that goal for sure, but I don't know if I achieved what Annette was going for. I always just mess with my outer corners a little bit. But overall, yeah, it's a very pretty look. I really like how it turns out. I think my favorite is the crease, the blend from the red, it's more pink, to the yellow. I really like how that turned out. And yeah, if I had more intensity with matte red packed between the shimmer and then the outer corner, I think this look would have been like everything I imagined it to be, even if the lid color wasn't exactly what I had in mind. I really wish that the matte red popped more in this look, but it is what it is. I like the inner corners being matte. That's not something I usually go for, but it's a nice change of pace. What do we think? I feel like maybe I should have put a white base just to help the matte pop, or like the yellowness pop, because I feel like it's turning a little grungy. I don't mind that, but I feel like it's a little not, you know, not the yellow that is in those strawberry colors. But anyway, yeah, this is the completed look. Thank you so much, Annette, for collaborating with me on this video. But yeah, that is going to be the look. I'm sorry if my lashes look wonky. I'm trying out this new lash system. I'll have a full review probably in the middle of next month, but I've just started using it and trying to apply them and see how they were this week. So that's why it's a little rough. It's always a little rough when you first start. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much to Annette for collaborating with me on this video. I cannot wait to see her look. I'm sure it'll be so much more creative and so much more beautiful. So definitely make sure you go check it out. Annette's channel in general, like if you're not already subscribed, which I feel like anyone who's following me probably is already following her, but definitely go over and subscribe and you will not regret it. If you like colorful eye looks, she is your girl. She is on top of it and she creates so many fun and creative eye looks. So anyway, yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. If you're watching this from Annette's channel, thank you so much for watching and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Per usual, on your way out from Annette's channel or my subscribers, if you could hit the like button, that really would help me out in the whole YouTube algorithm. And yeah, I think that's gonna be about it. Thank you guys once again. I always say thank you a million times at the end of these videos, but I really do appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos and interact with me and just, you know, want to watch my content. It really does mean a lot. So thank you once again, but I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye guys.